It's the real estate show. We've come to sell DR.
Am I still on? Monday morning pop-up. It's 11:42 my time. We're in beautiful Dominican Republic. We're talking about Caribe Campo exclusively. Buckle up and welcome aboard. The intro is always my favorite part. Back from my days as a radio show host on 610 CKDB. 905-688-2582. That's 905-688-2582. Welcome aboard. It's been a long time since I had that gig. So we're live on multiple channels, mostly just Dominican channels today, but welcome aboard to YouTube, to D Live, to Twitter, to Fakebook. You're all live. All now. All live. Okay? This is the entrance to Terraza Trapimar, Caribe Campo. One of my favorite buildings, complexes on the North Shore. It's close to everything. You're a 15-minute walk from your door to the beach. You're 10 minutes downtown. And you're 500 meters to the local closest grocery store. Man, my lips are having a hard time moving today. And we're going to take you through a bunch of properties that I have featured, but the links, as always, are in the show description. Oh, I forgot to turn off my mouse, so you can't see this. Oh, well, no biggie. The channel where you find most of these is Buying Dominican Republic on YouTube. But the live broadcast is going out everywhere. So we do have some of these in 4K, which is hot and a hassle. It's a big hot hassle. And this one has just been rented, but it's still for sale. And this is a video that the sellers had made. It's in lovely 4K. It shows the areas, the beaches, and that is residential Tropimar. So there's 3 buildings up here I'm going to shoot, and that's the other one we're going to talk about. Residential Tropimar, Terraza Tropimar, and they're all in Caribe Campo here. This one was really freshly and modernly renovated. Man, my brain is not working either today. So this is a nice promo video that the owners had done, and there's full walkthroughs as well. For all of these listings on the Buying Dominican Republic channel on YouTube, you'll find rentals and for sales and me walking down the beach and Independence Day parades and all that kind of stuff. But most of it's real estate. This one's $185 and it just rented for $1,500 a month long term. Why is that important? Because I'm going to show you a couple more, at least one other that is a similar property for sale that is also for rent. And so this gives you a good example of something that's recently rented and what they got for it, $1,500 a month. It's for sale for $185. It's got a rooftop patio with ocean views. There's actually ocean views from the kitchen. Now, they're distant ocean views, and I don't really understand. Like, this is such a marketing point that you can see the ocean. But when you can see the ocean and it's a mile away, I don't know, okay. But, yeah, it's tranquilo. So that is residential Tropimar, $185. And this is the full walkthrough, starting at the front door. So you normally, this is what I give you. Like when you walk off the street, you'll know exactly where it's located and how it flows and how many stairs you have to go up, what the front door looks like. Oh, by the way, on this one, the front door is a brand new front door. So when you see the front door, oh, I don't show you the front door. So pardon me. Perdoma me. I don't even know if that's the right word. There is another video here where I do walk up the stairs. I put it on fast motion until you get to the front door. The front door has been replaced. All new appliances. Kitchens are new. And you can see the ocean from there. So, but I'm not sure how tranquilo that makes you, just seeing a sliver of the ocean. But anyways, it is ocean view. And Caribe Campo is one of my favorite North Coast locations just because it's still central to everything and still close to everything. I'm talking about walking. You can walk to the beaches in about 15 minutes, just over. And down the hill is 500 meters to the grocery store, to the Super Pola. And when you go into the Super Pola, the commercials that play in the overhead speakers, you'll come out of there singing the jingle every single time. It drives you kind of crazy. But you can always count on getting the right change. And they're so helpful. I ran into a guy the other day that was bagging my groceries. And, of course, they want to walk you out to the car. Because, you know, they walk you out to the car, they carry your groceries out, or they push your buggy out, and they load it into the car, and you give them a tip. 50 pesos or 100 pesos or more or whatever. I usually toss them 100 pesos. It's less than $2 American. $45 Canadian. Kidding. And so this kid, I have never seen this kid before because I know most of them. You know, there's one girl that's expecting. She's got a baby on the way, and we're always talking about, you know, is it your first child? And yeah, blah, blah, blah. So they're really friendly and helpful at Super Pola. So this kid, he packs up my one single bag, and he goes to walk out. And I said, no, yo cambia. I'm walking. Oh, he says, in English, he says to me, oh, I'll walk you home if you want, free, no problem. I'm like, thanks, buddy. I just laughed at him because, you know, the idea is I'm trying to get some exercise. I wear my backpack down. I get my pineapples and my bananas and everything. I pack it in my backpack, and then I huff it up the hill. The hill's pretty steep. It's a little bit of a workout, but good exercise for you if you're looking for a place that's close by. So this one's $185. It's actually vacant right now, so you can see it easily. There's an outdoor shower there. Beautiful views of the pool. And out over the city. And ocean views as well. And, oh, this is, I guess, the other link for the same unit. Again, pretty impressive. I got some of this loaded in 4K. We are 4K, right? Yeah, 4K. Poco mono in the pool piscina. I'm getting my Spanish down a little bit. Poco mono's like a little monkey. I don't recommend calling people little monkeys down here if you don't know them now. But I will tell you that no one's offended by any sort of speech down here. You can use whatever language you want, and the Dominicans speak it harshly sometimes. Apparently, I'm a hand waver. I'm a hand swinger when I walk. I swing them up in front of the camera. So that door's been redone. But this gives you a better look at what exactly, you know, how many stairs you have to go up to get to the unit and what the unit looks like when you walk right in. So that's your homework. If you care, hit it, check it. This one is $179. Now, out of the three that I'm showing you, this is the lowest priced penthouse with a rooftop patio. And it's a brand new listing. This is also for sale and rent. Now, because it's very similar to the one I just showed you that rented for $1,500, I mean, that's where we're kind of starting. I think I've got it on Airbnb now for $62 a night with a 10% discount for weekly, 20% discount for monthly. And listen, if you're a good tenant and you come in, I'm the agent. This is exclusive. Everything rolls through me. All the showings go through me. All the offers go through me. And exclusive listings aren't all that common down here. The next one I'm going to show you is listed by other people at $199, and that's it right through the door there. They actually adjoin. So if you want, if you wanted 2,800 square feet, you just blow that wall out right there and join those two. Buy them both, and then you've got 2,800 square feet on the third floor, and then the equal amount above you as an exclusive patio with ocean views. And, but you can finish the roofs as well. There's the one for $199's got a big sunroom up there, and they both have laundry rooms and showers up on the roof, and it's just a wide open space, but you definitely can put a roof on it and do whatever you want to. You got exclusive access and rights to it, but you don't pay for it. So you pay by the square footage, and it's $250 per square meter, or square meterage. This one has got a bunch of air conditioners. They're all fairly new and work well. A nice sitting area here at what we'll call the back. The back is the pool, and the front is the driveway, as I just showed you. And it has a spiral staircase that comes off the front, comes up the front. So you don't have to go through the front desk. Now, the front desk, there's no keyed access to this. You have to pass security. And what they do is when you're renting or owning, they take a picture of your passport and they know you. And that's how you get in. If you're not a resident, you have to wait at the front desk for the resident to come out. And whoever, Ratty or one of the boys, Danielle or Nico or whoever, will actually come to your door and say, there's somebody waiting for you in the lobby, or your food's here. People just don't get to walk past security and walk in here. At night, there's a guard with a shotgun. During the day, they don't have guarded security here, but it's not really all that needed. And the grounds are lush. This is a 30-year-old building complex that was once a all-inclusive resort. And now there's 121 units. This is repetitive for some people that haven't seen me talk about Terrazzo Tropic Mar before. 121 units surrounding two pools, and one of them's, I paced it off the other day. I think it was 35 paces. It's got to be 80 feet long. It's got, a 10-foot deep end at one end, and the rest of it's shallow. And it's 85 degrees now. It'll get up to 92. This is obviously the roof. There's a laundry room here at the back. And then there's just unused space right now. But this could be converted, obviously, to a huge bedroom if you wanted, with an ensuite bath. It's already there. It just needs some finishing touches. And then it walks out to a huge deck with ocean views. So this one's $179. Airbnb $62, or maybe it's $69 now with fees. I'm not sure they add their fees to it, but I put it up for $62, so let's call it $70 roughly. I'm negotiable, so I don't think I finished my thought. If we found a good long-term tenant and they said, listen, we'll be here forever. We want to sign a 1-year lease or longer, the seller would be negotiable. And the most important thing is that we get a good tenant. And the screening process is pretty significant down here, but if I like the style of your jib, is that what it's called? The cut of your jib, we can do it on a handshake, and you can be in there tomorrow. And now this is the one that's $199. Again, everything's negotiable, just like it is anywhere else. Wide open spaces here. The floor plan is a little different, but very spacious. You even see the wide stairways. It's one of the main baths with the ensuite access from the master. Oh, I forgot to close the lid on the toilet. It's a rookie real estate mistake I should not be making. Nobody wants to see an open toilet, but who cares? The master bedroom here. Yeah, I didn't do a good job opening all the drapes and windows, did I? I have to get back through this thing and take a better video. Look at the size of these spaces, though. And this is the front, again, is the driveway, and the back is the pool, and there's a beautiful breeze that runs here while the sun's up and pretty much dies at 7:30. When the sun goes down, so does the breeze seem to. But here you get decent airflow through it all the time. And some of the studios that I show you, they're a little smaller, and when you open your front door, it's a hallway. So the ventilation isn't as great. So, if you're going to leave it for 6 months, you want to know that it doesn't smell musty when you get back. That's no problem here. So this one's $199 or best offer. Nobody's giving stuff away in here, but you can find different motivations at different times. Ay, gato. The cat does not come with the property. Big sunroom, all closed in. This one could be a bedroom if you want it as well. Although, I mean, who's going to see you even if it's wide open? Who's looking in your bedroom windows here? No one. Or maybe those guys across the way could see it, but put drapes on it. Right now we're getting a sandstorm over from Africa, and the skies do not look like this over the last week. This is a summertime weather phenomena. The sand blows across the Sierra Desert, or whatever deserts they have, to kick up the big dust, and it carries all the way across the ocean, and then it becomes haze in the Dominican Republic. It makes for great sunsets, but not the greatest of breathing. I don't have any problems, and I used to have allergies when I was in North America. I don't seem to have them much anymore. And I don't suffer that much from asthma, but it will increase for days or periods of time. It will increase, it will decrease your breathing effectiveness. Okay, so that's that. $199. This one is $85. Now, I should show you a map here of the area. And what do you know? I don't have the map loaded, so I'm not as prepared as I should be, and that is shocking to absolutely no one. Okay, so here we are. All right. You got me? This, and you can see my cursor. Good. Okay, so let's zoom out. This is the number 5 here. That is the main highway that goes all the way down the north coast. You can get to Sabaneta de Yasica that way. You can go all the way to Las Terrenas, which is down here. That's where you see the Samana. That's where you see the whales come in. And then really you can take this all the way down to the capital, Santo Domingo, and Punta Cana over here, which is the tourist trap. So that's the main highway, but mainly it's on the, because I'm on the north coast, that's what we use to get back and forth. It goes this way to the airport. We're 10 minutes to the airport from here, even though you don't have to take the detour. But if you're going to Playa, sort of Puerto Plata, or you want to go up the hill to see Jesus the Redeemer, Christ the Redeemer, the statue on the hill, Isabel de Torres. That's this way, and it's about a half an hour. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit sidetracked, but it's important to show you where we're at. So here's the 5. Albati is downtown, is the downtown area. That's this over here. Here's your beaches. Casa Marina Beach is one of my favorites. Playa Alicia Beach. This thing didn't even exist years ago. It was brought in by one of the storms. And Casa Marina Beach, this one here, it's 600 room resort. This is really private, really clear, really sheltered, but you can actually go over here to Chiquita. This is a cool little beach here too. Oops, let's not do that. Talk about, this is like a hidden beach. And you can see these are huge boulders here, but when the waves are big, you don't want to mess around in here because you'll get your salad tossed. I guess that's the wrong term. You'll get tossed. And I have this Caribbean diamond right here that's for sale for 1.4 million. It makes 140,000 net a year. Really cool spot, really close to Playa Chiquita Beach. And then the casino's right here. Well, now we're really getting sidetracked. Okay, so just to show you around the area a little bit, this is Caribe Campo, and I'm going to show you one at the end of the program right here in Trade Winds. So it's closer to the road, it's not as quiet, but it's also closer to Superpola. You don't have to walk down this hill. This is a pretty significant hill. And there's another one here, 7 Winds, but this is what we're talking about mainly right here is Caribe Campo. This is Terraza Tropimar here, my favorite building. These ones have ocean views over here. Sorry if you can't see the, oh, maybe I should zoom for you a little bit so you can see this. Jeez, what's going on behind me? So yeah, these ones here have ocean views. The higher up you go, the more you can see, and beautiful pool views. All the way down here, you're going to get good ventilation because you don't have hallways as your front door. And then these ones over here are the smaller units. They're studios. They have hallways, and they're smaller. They're 30 square meters, but you can buy one for $30K. Starting at $30K. I've got one at $32,000, I think. There's a couple issues here. One, the generator's right here. And it's, you know, from where I'm at, down here, it's just a hum. But down here, it's going to be a little louder. There's a smaller pool here. This is the main entrance. You see there's, well, they're moving the parking, but there's moto parking out front here for the bikes. And then all in here is all free parking. This is residential Tropimar, the one I showed you at 185. That is the small pool that they have there. It's a really tiny pool, but a good property and low fees. And then the next one we're going to show you is this one here. Again, it's at the top of the hill, so it's further up the hill, but it's right across the street from Terraza Tropimar and right next door to residential Tropimar. And this one's $85K. With $100 a month condo fees. So that's what we're showing you here today. Okay? Okay. And that is this one. So starting at that is this one, no? Yep, this is it. So this is $85,000, 1 bedroom condo available immediately. And it's turnkey, ready to go. It's in pretty good shape. And you can see by the door slamming there that it's got good circulation, ventilation, airflow. Man, I really need to get a gimbal to make these a little bit more steady. And why isn't this in 4K? What the piss? It says HD. Oh, it's on auto. Okay, well, that's a little better. I try and keep myself out of the mirrors, but sometimes I'm not successful. Hydro's pretty cheap here, but it's weird. The more you use, the more you pay. But, I mean, my bills are about 1,000 pesos a month, about 20 bucks a month. I don't use the air conditioning all that much. When I use it here and there, it's 1,300 pesos, 26 bucks a month. If you use it 24/7, you'll pay probably 80 bucks a month. And as you can see, this backs onto the Campo, the field. Caribbean Field. Isn't that what Campo? Caribbean Camp? I don't know. Struggling with my Espanol. This one is a 2-bedroom, kind of cheating though, because it's a 1-bedroom that they kind of just cut an extra room off for the mother. 82,000, main floor access. I have a buddy of mine that's in a wheelchair that lives, so you can see the ramp right there. So they're handy for that type of access. A tight galley kitchen and the entrance. And this is, I think, what they took from the kitchen or living room or whatever. They redesigned it to make a second bedroom there. This place got a lot of built-ins. Decent size. It's a king-size bed, decent-sized bedroom. And laundry facility and main floor access. That's actually a little parking there. Motos, and my brother keeps his electric golf cart over there. They've got, oh, there I am in my mirror again. Main bath. $82,000 though. Decent deal, in good shape. It's not huge. The fees are ridiculously low, under $100 a month. $82,000. And also, if you call me in 2 weeks and this is sold, don't be surprised. But I will tell you that it's low season right now. So you're going to see much more action in September, in October, when high season kicks in. I'm talking rental and sales. You're going to see inventory drop and prices go up. Because right now it's low season, so you can get some deals because there's some inventory. You can see this one is, I haven't spoken about this one because it's a pocket listing. It needs a full renovation in the bathroom. The bathroom's gutted. And if this thing doesn't close today, it's going to be available tomorrow. Again, I'm not marketing it. It's a pocket listing, but at $85,000, it's got ocean views from two rooms, including the bedroom and the living room. You can see there's two separate, well, one patio, but two separate doors off each room. It's in good shape, other than it needs a complete cosmetic makeover, but look at that view. You can see that's one of the days where it's a little hazy. That's the bedroom there. Top floor of this side of the building. And the bathroom is gutted. So, depending on how well renovated you want to have this thing, you might want to do the kitchen too. But at least the demo's complete here. So you don't have to worry about that. And it's a decent sized bedroom with some space for closet space. And this thing's pretty much ready to go as far as a new reno goes. Sometimes the worst part is the demo. So this one may be available tomorrow. It's supposed to close last week, Monday. And if it doesn't close today, it will be available. I forgot. I didn't know I had that one loaded, but it'll be in the links are in the show description, so you can go back if you want to do some homework later. The Dominican YouTube channel. But if you're getting network pausing, my apologies. Oh, now I'm green. I shouldn't have problems because my speed is pretty good here during the day. That's men's and women's laundry. The pool's been redone. It's completely finished. They patched it up through a couple nice... Yeah, and Twitch has given me a new feed, so maybe my feed has been broken. So they put some lights in this thing. They repaired a couple cracks in the pool, or, structural deficiencies and cosmetic improvements, and painted it a beautiful dark blue, and it's full, and it's 82 degrees already. Look at this place. The residents are tons of Canadians, lots of expats, and a nice mix of Dominicans and Haitians even. You can rent a studio in here for about $350 a month. You can buy a studio for under $35,000. There's one of those. I've got 32, 35, 37, and 40. You can buy a whole floor of 5 studios for $200 asking. Who knows what they take if it was cash closing quickly. 5 30-meter studios, all renovated exactly the same with all the same furniture and appliances and everything. They're identical. The paint jobs, everything. So I don't know why I'm showing you this, because this is under construction, but now it's complete. Oh, because this is a full walkthrough of the pool update I did that was recent. Doesn't show you all this kind of stuff. I don't do. There's K-block. This is actually a walk. That's the generator I went by. I think it's probably running. If I turn the volume up.
So none of the apartments face that way.
Yeah,
These
that's
get a
the
little bit
that's
of
the hum that
vibration.
comes from their generator. So when you're in K-block or in one of these studios, that's the extent of the noise that the generator creates.
what
And it
floor.
comes on quite a bit,
The whole floor is on.
maybe
This one has
15,
5
20 times a
meters.
week, sometimes for 8 hours at a
30 meters.
time. It takes about 10 seconds to kick in.
In size.
That is an old tennis court that they're talking about making a community garden.
Break my ankle live on camera.
So that the residents, yeah, right there, you'll be able to go down and kind of, plant garlic or tomatoes or whatever the heck you want. And it's massive mango trees on this property. You can pick them and eat them. 3 coconuts. The guys could drop coconut juice on you. Juice? Coconut water once in a while. There's, again, the top of the generator building. That's the proposed garden. So we got a bunch of studios here that you can get into for under 30, or no, under 40. 32, 35, 37, and 40. I'll get 4 of them. And then a whole floor of 5 studios asking 200. And like I said, everything's negotiable. And we have a guy with a bad hip over here, another guy with a bad knee, and they put in ramps to make it easier, less stairs. I haven't seen this one yet. I want to get to this one. Apparently this one's for sale for $199 as well. And that's the back end of the property. So Terrazza Tropimar, one of my favorites. That is a full look at the grounds, including K-block. So check it out. This is a rental, specific studio that we've got. This one's $375. It's furnished. There's air conditioning. There's your appliances, small kitchen. Usually hydro and propane is extra, but I mean, I filled my propane tank in December. It's still going, and I only use it for cooking, for the stove. I cook every day, but the small burners on the stove don't use as much propane as like a barbecue would. And there I left the toilet lid open again. Good boy, Jimmy. 30 years realtor. He forgets to knock toilet seats down before he films. It's okay. My specialty's in negotiation, not staging and filming. Although I'm getting better at the filming stuff. There's lots of different properties on here. Again, they're not always available because I'm not going into my channel that's got 1,500 videos and marking them sold. There's too many of them to do that. So there's just a running history of properties that were available that might not be now. This is an example of what the 5 units look like. Same colors, same appliances, 5 studio units of 30 meters each. Oh no, hang on. This isn't it, because there's no sliding door there. This is another rental. Yeah, where's the sliding door? Okay, maybe I don't have that one loaded. Oh yeah, this isn't my video. This is another video. This is another rental. My bad. This one's $350 a month. Oh, and it's for sale for $40K. Okay, so as usual, I'm not. Okay, and this is the last one. It's at the bottom of the hill on the 5. It's $149,000. It's also a penthouse, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Sorry, 3rd floor, 3 to 4 floors. Nice view. I don't know what the heck you need all that bars for, man, but okay, I guess people could climb your balcony and break in. I don't know. Crime's not. If you're in Canada or the United States and you're worried about crime in Sosua, don't be. A little different view. You get some mountains over in Puerto Plata. Yeah, the crime is very. I mean, I've never experienced any of it down here. Like, I mean, none. But I'm 6'4", 200 pounds. I was 235 when I get down here, but you lose weight because you're doing some walking. The beautiful weather. The food's good as well. I'm not eating the junk I used to eat when I was in Canada. Sitting there eating 2 liters of frozen chocolate milk every day. This one's $149. Now, the deal, you might say, well, how come this is a 6-month-old video? Well, because it was sold and it was supposed to close and it didn't, and now it's available. Again, mostly everything comes fully furnished. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 2 balconies, 3rd floor, trade winds, $149. Decent property. All right. Oh, it's 12:17. I got to get ready for my 1 o'clock. And tonight is Italian night down at George's Oasis Bar. Tonight is pasta carbonara. Carbonara? You know, the fried little bacon. You get some noodles in there, some Parmigiano Reggiano. Tipico Italiano. Bueno, bueno, bueno. And just to, I mean, I know it's summer where you are now, but this is kind of like a yearly thing. This is a 4-day forecast. It says partly cloudy, but it's fully sunny today. I can tell you that when it says rain and thunderstorms, it never happens. Yeah, we do get rains and we get, 20-minute thunderstorms that clear out and then it's sunny again. They say if you don't like the weather in Dominican Republic, just wait 20 minutes. So I'm getting a recommendation on my own videos from YouTube. So the main thing is that summer, you can see the lows here are 78, 77. In the winter, that'll be 65. And so it's a little warm at night. And if you're a walker, you want to do that in the morning before the sun comes up because it's warm. Right now it's 90 degrees. Slightly partly yeah, can you tell I haven't done radio in a while? It's Monday, partly cloudy with a slight chance of thunderstorms. High near 90 degrees Fahrenheit, winds at 15 miles per hour to 25 miles an hour out of the east. Chance of rain is 30%. Peace, love, hug your neighbor. And I am Oot.